Disclaimer, I am blind and cannot see or adjust the picture, so if the picture's bad, sorry, but that's just a blind person making a video. Okay, so I wanted to know, is it Veda or Vlogust? So I just Googled that, and it said it's video every day in August, but a lot of vloggers call it Vlogust to differentiate between video every day in August and video every day in April. So, and then I saw this bunch of prompts that I guess I should apologize to Mommy Hangouts for, because I'm not a mom. I've been looking at a lot of babysitting jobs here on my job search app, and some of my favorite vloggers are mothers. Maybe all my favorite vloggers are mothers, but I'm not. But anyway, I went ahead and copied their prompts, and I'm not going to promise to do all of them, but some of them I figure I may not have kids, but I like these and I may well do some of them. Those little prompts are just easier, I think, than a tag, because there's multiple questions, there's multiple questions in a tag, there's multiple questions in these prompts, but these prompts have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 questions, whereas some of these tags have got like 10 or 20 questions, some of which I don't even know how to answer, because even though they're some of the most common questions, I just, either I'm so used to living in my own skin and don't think about it anymore and don't really know how to answer it, or there is no answer. Like, what's your favorite color? I've been blind since birth. Colorblind, light blind, object blind, print blind, every kind of blind possible. I don't have one. I am the biggest night owl you've ever met, and I'm screwing myself over because I've got an early lift window. I'm trying to cram a lot into today or tomorrow. Technically it's today. I have to get to the bank. I should have done that on Saturday, but I didn't do it before bowling, of course, and after bowling, we got out of bowling at like 4 o'clock, and there's no bank that's open at 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. Any other afternoon, yeah, but not on Saturday. So I'm having to go to the bank. Then I just feel like I should go to North Star. The world's not going to end if I don't make it to North Star, but I just feel like I want to go. And then I'm going to run home, such as I ever can run home on the lift, for a little while. And then I'm going back out because I have been wanting to send this package off for weeks now, and I never have done it. So I'm finally going to get that done tomorrow. So I'm piling all that into one day, and a lot of you who are watching probably have cars or have the ability to get yourself from place to place, either on public transportation or bike, walk, drive, can see well enough to flag down Uber and just jump in an Uber, whatever. And you're going, 3 errands, that's no big deal. Well, for me, it's kind of a busy day. And I am really messing myself over, considering the fact that it is already
3:09 a.m.
Jeez, I'm going to bed. I almost didn't make it. Well, maybe I did make it, and I just felt like I didn't make it. one of these days I will learn to maybe not go back to sleep, because when you wake up, what you wake up to is the phone ringing saying your ride's here. I don't know. It worked out. I made it. I wasn't no-showed. I can still go, but all I was thinking about was running out, grabbing everything and running. And I'm pretty sure I brought everything. But what is the temperature outside?
It's currently 61 degrees.
It's been 81 forever. Cold-natured, warm-natured, I don't know how to word it, person who gets cold on a dime. That I am. I could have gone with a jacket or something. But I figured it was gonna be summer, like it has been, and I just ran out. Like I said, all I could think about was grabbing what I needed and getting out of there. I'll be alright. I just hope it warms up later. On the one hand, I want my vlogging camera locking. Well, I want my vlogging camera locking after 5 minutes. Do I really? Because what happens is I take this out and I have it in my mind, okay, I'm sure it's locked up. And it hasn't locked up quite yet. And I hit the home button to wake it up, and I'm really leaving iMovie, and then I'm like, dang it. So when I bring it back, do I have the playhead where it's supposed to be? I hope so. I wish I had more control over the playhead. Not that it makes any difference now, but I'm gonna do what I should have done, I guess, when I woke up, but... Do I need an umbrella today?
Sorry, Karen, I didn't get that.
Do I need an umbrella today?
I'm not sure what you said there.
Forget you, Siri. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's all you want to say to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not worried about rain at all. It's just how I ask Siri what the hell the weather's going to be doing today, because I want to know when I walk out of this bank, is it going to be summer or is it going to be spring? Because I walked out to a spring day and I didn't realize it. Spring, is that what you would call it? Is that what you call it when it's 60 degrees and... a day that a jacket might be a good idea. 11:46 to 12:16.
10:52 a.m.
And it's 10:52. So I'm gonna be, well...
Screen locked. 10.
Call Lyft.
Calling Lyft.
How come you can do that, Siri, and you can't?
Call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance.
I'm sorry. I don't understand
Damn
that
it.
selection. Please choose from the
3.
following options. All dispatchers are currently assisting other customers.
Hi. Yep, I'm gonna be here for over an hour. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. And... I really... okay. Let me just make myself think about some good things right now, because I'm really finding it easy to complain right now. I'm alive, first of all. I'm alive and not ill. I'm not stuck out in the cold, and you're going 60 degrees cold. That's not cold. You're not in my body. Everything. I mean, of course, even normal people are saying, yeah, it's pretty cool out there today. And Siri was being an idiot earlier and not. Normally, do I need an umbrella today? Would have resulted in either yes or no, and then the whole weather report day would have shown up on the screen, but she did not understand me. It's not like I was speaking Russian. Anyway, there are some people that are alive but almost wish they weren't. They were feeling so lousy. Or there are some people that are out there and that's just where they are. And that's not... They don't have any way to get out of the elements. At least I do. I have been able to monetize at least one channel, which means there's more hope in making money now than there ever was. Really. I have a lot going for me that's positive, so the fact that it's chillier for my liking and I'm stuck here for an hour instead of being able to move forward with my day is not the worst thing in the world. If I happen to have a chance to talk to the job developer at Northstar today, okay, I'm dealing with two job developers. One's the employment coordinator at Northstar, one's the one that the Commission for the Blind Council called in. Really, I went to Northstar, as soon as I lost my job, I went to Northstar, because I believed that Northstar would help me, and they still might help me. But my Commission for the Blind rehab counselor, I just ran right to Northstar without really giving my rehab counselor from the commission a chance. Because again, like I said in the previous vlog, this is a relatively new voc rehab counselor. My previous one and I didn't have a good relationship, and frankly, if I would have had to go through this with my previous voc rehab counselor, man, it wouldn't have gone well. And I mean, I thought Northstar would help me more than voc rehab would, because Northstar has helped me more than they did before. But now I have a new... I believe that my previous one did the best that she could, but we just didn't see things the same way. We just... why am I bringing that up again? She's in the past. The future and the present is my current one, who's already thinking about this differently than my previous one did, so that's already helpful. The point is, the reason I'm going to Northstar is if I am able to talk to the Northstar employment coordinator, I will. But that's not even my main reason for going. My main reason for going is to thank this person who just saved the day for me last week. I was getting a whole lot of no place on the phone with the the so-called employment department or unemployment department or whatever they are last week. And this wonderful woman at North Star heard about what I was dealing with, and she was like, you know what, I can drive and I don't have anything going this afternoon. Do you want to I can just take you and we can deal with this. I'm going, if you seriously wouldn't mind, and if you can take me home afterward, I will cancel my ride home, and I will take you up on this, because I gotta take care of this. And I mean, I don't know what I would have done if she wasn't there. I mean, I would have found a way to make it work, but anyway, I just want to publicly thank her, because she deserves some recognition. And I'm not going to vlog that, because I'm not going to put it out there on YouTube with her name, but that's what I'm going to North Star for. That's my main goals of going there today, on this particular day. And I might lead the meeting, but I'm not sure what time it'll end or what time I'll be picked up to go home, so I might vlog in there, I might not, but if I do, my phone will be, or my iPod camera, or my vlogging camera, I'll probably be doing some pocket filming, meaning it will be in my pocket, talking to me through earphones, and the recording that I get is just the recording I get, because I don't openly, although one of the Vlogust prompts is that it like dares me to go beyond my comfort zone. I'm like, yeah, I'll decide which way I want to do that, if I want to do that. Well, or maybe I will vlog it, but I'll try to, in other words, in my own way, I might try to kind of, like, do that. Well, no, I don't know if I can do that. Tell you what, if you hear a name, well, I guess I'm not giving a last name, but anyway, if you hear one, just try to ignore it. I'll try to get rid of it, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because there's only so far this goes, or whatever. You know, I got the back-facing camera going, but that's just what I got going right now. I gotta put some things on my planner. I just met with the employment coordinator here, and found myself making 2 appointments with these guys. One to perfect my resume, one to actually go look at a possible job, because out of all the jobs I have looked at so far on Indeed, this one is like the most promising for me and what I'm able to do. I mean, I sent 2 of them to her just for us to look at or talk about. But I was like, honestly, we were talking about it just now. I was like, honestly, this one is the most promising. Let's seriously check it out. So we're gonna do that on Friday. Get out of that file. I have to get out of that file. Okay, turn this thing off and get your machine together. I am hitting the wrong button, and of course it's not doing what I want it to. Wednesday. 10. Wait, no, that's Friday. 11. Resume. Revision, we'll call it. Friday. Now, I really need to call it a freaking night. Way before 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday night, because Friday I have to be at North Star at 10 o'clock. I'll call it 10 to 12. Need to check out that job. I wrote more than to check out that job, but I'm not gonna go into the details about it on this vlog until like it works out and I'm working there. And even then, I mean, I can tell you, I may tell you like what kind of job it is or what type of job it is, but I'm not gonna go into details just because there are some things that, I mean, just because you vlog doesn't necessarily mean you have to give every detail of your life in your vlog. I mean, it's just not something that I think that you should have to do. I wish I knew, like, physically where the microphone is on an iPhone. Well, specifically on an iPhone 6. Well, on any of these iDevices, but on my iPhone 6, I want to know where my vlogging camera mic is specifically. So that if I want to get close to the mic, I can get close to the mic. If I want to, like, do something like this or something to try to get rid of a name or whatever, I can try to do it. Like I said, if you hear it, then just pretend like you don't. I mean, I'm not saying last name, so I guess it's not a big deal, but still, it's like, if you hear it, please ignore it. If you don't, then I've managed to not put it in there, but I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to stick around long enough. Dang it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick around long enough to be involved in the meeting, because I've got a 128 to 158 or something window to go home, and hold on. 140. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Even though they always have. They just said like start.
97% back 3 of 5.
We cannot
LTE.
guarantee.
Orientation. Region tracking. Bluetooth connected.
Oh, stop.
Screen lock. 1:08 p.m.
Well, looks like I might be here till 140 after all, but it's still 108 and we haven't even started yet, so it's like I came here to come to this meeting and maybe even lead it and be involved in it, and I've got like half an hour before my ride is expected to get here.
Well, we should be able to get through it in a half an hour, no problem.
Okay.
So,
I hope so.
excellent. I
So
think
is
you're
everybody
ready.
here that's coming? Because
Announcements, they're probably on a board that I can't read. Does someone want to take that part over?
I'll do that.
Okay,
So today-
recognition and good news. This is why I was kind of excited to get this meeting going, because I wanted to say something at this section. I want to take a moment and recognize Terry. I was just in a real bind last week, getting a whole lot of no help over the phone, and faced with how am I going to make transportation arrangements and pre-plan transportation, et cetera, when these people are just telling me, come in sometime between this time and this time. We don't make appointments. We, just come in. Of course, I had no idea what the place was like. How did I know I was going to be able to get TriMet Lyft, who does not take you into the building and all the way, where you need to go and all of this. I had no idea what I was going to do, and bless her heart, she says, I've got a car and I drive and I don't have anything else to do this afternoon. Do you want me to just take you and we'll get this taken care of? I'm like, do you mind? And then if you would get me home afterward, I'll just say to the Lyft, don't worry about taking me home. I just cancel that and we'll take care of it. And then, not only that, but after we did that, she turned around, came home, and it was a painstaking process that shouldn't have been that hard, but we took care of some computer stuff that I've been wanting to take care of, and I'm not sure that process is finished, but we're further along now than I ever have been. Now, that wasn't just somebody taking a second and helping someone out. That was somebody dedicating, like, what, 2 or 3 hours to helping me out, and I thank you.
Very nice of you,
I
Terry.
appreciate all of that.
Aw,
Very nice.
that's good to hear.
People helping people,
Exactly.
people able and willing to help out. So now that I've had my indulging moment, who else would like to recognize someone or share some good news? Okay, I've got about an hour, give or take, before I have to go back out and take that thing to the FedEx store and get it sent out. Finally, I've had this RMA number to send this thing back for a month, and I never have done anything about it. Almost a month. Everything takes too long when you're in a hurry. I called them and I said, what's the ETA? And they said 3:31, and he showed up at like 3:10. I just called. Saying, your ride's here. I'm going, okay. So I just sort of pulled myself together real quick and grabbed and ran. But I did remember to put a jacket on this time because it's a little bit cooler than it has been lately. Welcome and introductions. Like I said, welcome to the
1:12 p.m.
1:12 meeting. I'm Ann. Okay, so I took care of my business here, but my ride isn't expected back for like over an hour, and I'm not standing here waiting for that long. And I'm hoping to get I haven't canceled it quite yet. I'm hoping to be able to get Uber, in spite of the fact that I've had trouble calling drivers. I'm going to try to get Uber because this is just ridiculous to stand here for an hour and wait. Over an hour and wait. And, well over an hour. It's 4:46 to 5:16 is my window
3:33 p.m.
to go home, and it's only 3:33. And I tried to get Uber, but they said, well, the price is out of this world right now. It would be a lot more expensive, and I told it to notify me if the surge disappears. They're like, we'll let you know if it changes in the next half hour. I'm going, okay, so I'm still stuck waiting. I'll just pay whatever else it costs for Uber. It's still not going to be... I live so close to this location that it's not going to be, even with surge pricing, it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, it's so annoying that I don't know what's going on with you guys' app, but for the past few months now, I have not been able to call
An Uber?
a driver to let y'all know that, and without some kind of contact from me, you guys don't know you're looking for somebody who can't see you for squat.
Right.
So,
right.
Fortunately, this time there ended up being a good Samaritan that was willing to help me get to you, but I was like, and I when the calling didn't work again, I thought about texting you, but then my phone's telling me you're arriving now. I'm going, okay.
I was quick, huh?
Well, and that's great, you know, and that's.
But even if I'm quick, I don't know that I'm looking.
You
for
still
it.
don't
You
know
can't
that.
See me.
Yeah, you still don't know that you need to be the one to
Right.
search for me,
Right.
because I'm sure as heck not going to flag you down or come to your car just naturally.
Right.
Put on the sound generator, but
Okay, I'm at home, and I'm going to check the App Store and see if Uber has an update, and I'm going to try updating it. If the problem still exists, I am going to go to the help section and figure out a way to fill out a form that says, hey, fix your app, or email me and tell me what I'm missing or something. But I have not been able to call one of you guys for a while now, and that is a problem because I can't see, and they need to know that they're the ones that can see, so they need to look out for me. In the meantime, I'm going to close out this vlog by finding... I seem to remember that this first prompt from Mommy Hangouts, sorry for stealing your prompts, but... Sorry for not being a mom and stealing your prompts, or some of them, but I think it just would work for me. And I'm not going to worry about the fact that it's dated 2014. I don't care if somebody wrote this up in July trying to help people vlog on Vlogust or video every day in August 2 years ago. I can use it here. So it's August 1st. The day and year don't matter. Veda or Vlogust kickoff.
Friday/1/14 about me Vita kickoff.
About me Vita kickoff or Vlogust kickoff.
How long have you been a YouTuber?
How long have you been a YouTuber? I've been a YouTuber since, I believe it was either September 27th or October 27th. I don't remember. That's when I put my first video up.
Does your family know you vlog?
Does your family know you vlog? No, they don't. That's why I don't openly vlog. That's why when my aunt and I were... That's when my aunt took me to... No, they don't. That is why when my aunt took me to the bowling event, I did not just vlog and post. She doesn't know I do it. And I don't know if she'd want to be on YouTube or not. So until I can ask her, I don't want to put her up there.
Is this your first time doing Vita?
Is this my first time doing Vita? Video every day in August. Yes, video every day in April. Well, August. We'll talk about August. Yeah.
Do you predict you'll make a video every day in August?
Do I predict I'll make a video every day in August? Probably. At the rate I go, probably. And that's the end of today's prompt. Now, I'm not going to promise that I am going to do each and every one of these, but if there's one that works so perfectly for me as that one, I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out this vlog, and thank you for watching. I hope you'll like and subscribe if you like what you're watching. And I will see you for the next video. Bye.